You can't fix it. It's stopped growing. It's not gonna grow anymore. Sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Why am I dancing? I don't know. I'm in a good mood. Like, I just I've just had a good week. Let me actually be serious. So this video is one that I've been wanting to make for like a very long time, because I feel like several people ask this question, or I've been asked this question a lot. I've experienced this question in the sense that I've asked myself this question too at some point in my hair journey, and everyone is just like, okay, my hair gets to a particular length and it doesn't grow anymore.
You got me so confused with your attitude, and I know I ain't crazy. This is all on you. I know the risk I'm taking from trusting you. You know you can't stay away. What you not do?
If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm trying to do like a let's talk segment, and this is episode 1. So this is my natural hair stopped growing. How to fix this. You can't fix it. It's stopped growing. It's not gonna grow anymore. Sorry. Please don't dislike the video for that. I was just joking. It's just like a little throw in there, drop there. Now, okay, everyone has gone through this phase of their hair stopping to grow, or they feel like their hair stops growing. Well, not everyone, but I definitely have. I know a lot of people who have gone through it as well. And it's one of those things where you ask yourself, okay, is my hair going to grow past this? Is this natural hair thing? Is just am I stressing myself? Like, why am I doing wash days? Why am I doing this? I might as well just A, relax my hair, B, just F the thing, and this is YouTube. Let's remove that part. B, just say no to natural hair, and like, you know, or hair in general, and weaves, wigs, braids, you name it. Now let's just get into this. Is this a myth or is this true? Can your hair actually stop growing? If you're healthy, right? So it's different about it's different, you know, if there's obviously a medical condition or something, but then if you're healthy, if you're fine and you're going through this like everyone is, or like I did, then the answer is no. It's a myth. Your hair cannot stop growing. It's the same thing as your fingernails. How about this? Even if your fingernails break off, let's say they don't grow as long as the next person's, right? Cut your fingernails and see if they grow. If you're not someone that bites them off, because if you bite them off, that's different, you know. Take a picture of your nails on Monday, and then, you know, 2 weeks from Monday, take another picture and tell me if your nails grew or not, whether or not your nails start to break off, but they did grow. So that's basically where I'm getting at. Now, I know this thing where everyone says, you know, your hair grows 0.5 an inch a month or blah blah blah. Everyone's hair grows at different rates, so don't rely on, okay, now I have to measure 0.5 of an inch, half an inch, you know, by next month, and that's, if I don't see that, then I'm a liar, you know, I'm telling you guys BS. But no, that's not it. Your hair will grow, right? The rate at which it grows is genetic, so there's several things that lead to that, but point is, your hair is growing right now, but you're just not seeing the growth, and that's why you think your hair is stagnant. So I went through that phase. The whole year my hair kind of seems like the same length, and that was because I was losing as I was growing my hair. So as your hair is growing, because your hair has to grow out from your scalp, seeing as you're healthy, the possibility is your ends are cutting off. So think about this. If half an inch is growing out from your scalp and you're losing half an inch or 1 inch, how are you going to see the growth? So now that we've gotten that out of the way, how about this? How to fix it? I'm just going to be very honest with you guys. Now, there's several natural hair YouTubers, right? But my point is, there's several tutorials out there. There's several, okay, this is how you should do this to your hair. This is how you should do that to your hair. And everyone keeps doing this and that and this and that. And it's like, it's not working for me. Or this one works for me. Or this one breaks my hair off. Or this one doesn't. And I feel like that's what the problem is, because you see someone's hair and you see that that's working for that person, you automatically think it's a what did they say, one shoe size fits all, and it's never that with hair. Like, even if I have, let's say I have just 4B hair throughout my hair, right, and I'm doing something and it's growing my hair, you could have 4B hair throughout your hair and use the exact same thing as me and it doesn't grow your hair. There's different things that contribute. I feel like in the natural hair community, it's being said a lot about like hair types. You're 4A, you're 4B, you're 4C, you're type 3. but then that's not enough. You need to also understand, okay, I'm 4'8", but what does my hair say? How porous is my hair? Yes, I know people talk about this, but not enough when it comes to hair products or hair routines. So you need to know, how does your hair deal with moisture? Does your hair, you know, soak up moisture and retain lots of moisture? Is your hair drying out? Does your hair not take enough moisture? When you wash your hair, so if I wash my hair right now, some people could wash their hair and it takes them, let's say, 2-3 days. Oh sorry, what the hell? And it takes them almost a day. Scrap that part. And it takes them like almost a day for the hair to actually get dry. If I wash my hair right now, max 1 hour, 1.5 hours, my hair is dry. Now some people could say, oh, your hair might be damaged, it takes up too much water. It actually doesn't. It's just how my entire body is. Same as if I should take a shower and I don't put a moisturizer, instantly my body's gonna be ash. It's just how God made me, innit? Yeah, it is. Okay, so if your hair dries out quickly, you need to moisturize your hair more often than people do. This way your hair retains more moisture, has more moisture in it, so as your new growth is coming out, your old growth stays. I'm not saying don't follow tutorials and like everything else. Like obviously these tutorials are there for a reason, and like loads of people know how to do them great, because I make tutorials as well, and you know, when you just watch my videos, you have to understand every part of your hair, what your hair needs. Then you can actually tailor that to certain videos to get it to work for you. Is your hair fine? Like, I cannot stress how important to know if your hair is fine. I have fine hair. Fine hair, almost like brittle hair. Well, not brittle, but then any tension on your ends, if you have fine hair, your hair is gonna it's gonna go with the wind. You're not gonna see it again. So it's like, you need to understand. So for instance, if I braid my hair, so I could take out the braid and let's say my ends are thinning, like I start looking like someone burnt my ends. Some people and their ends are maybe strong enough, so you need to understand, okay, are braids good for me? If you have fine hair, probably not. I'm not going to lie to you. Braids are not your best friend if you have fine hair. And you may want to find out if your hair is damaged, like environmental damage, and start fixing that first, because heat damage is not the only form of damage. People say heat damage, that's not true. It is a thing, yes, and it's very important to, you know, like to what's it called, to not get heat damage. But environmental damage is a thing, and people don't stress how important this is. So several things within the environment can actually cause your hair to be as damaged as heat damage, and then you're thinking, nah, I've never put heat in my hair, so my hair can't be damaged. Think again. These are things that are also hindering your hair growth. So we need to do this very, very, very important thing, which is to make sure that our old growth, which is all this dead hair here, is taken care of very, very well. Because this I don't know why I'm dancing, but yeah, this is what is going to determine your hair growth, or the visibility of your hair growth. Because your hair is growing, but then if this starts, you know, breaking off, you're not going to see it. Other things you can do, like deep conditioning, protein treatments and all of that, but you need to know what your hair needs again. For instance, I do not remember the last time I did a protein treatment in my hair. Because when you have fine hair, again, you have to be very, very careful with protein treatments. Now there are other things like protein sensitivity and all of that, but I'm not gonna, you know, get into that. If you have damage in your hair, like your ends or whatnot, and you're growing out your hair, the possibility of those split ends, what's the word, traveling, I guess, possibility of those split ends traveling up to like other healthy hair and, you know, damaging it is very high. And so the more that happens, the more your damage increases, and that means that the more hair dies and the more you actually would need to cut off. So you probably first of all want to start off with this, have your hair back healthy, right? So get rid of any form of damage and then start to understand your hair. So now this may be very hard to accept, or like, you know, I don't want to get rid of this, but trust me, it works. So once you do that, you then start, okay, looking at moisture, looking at porosity, looking at if your hair is fine or not, you know, looking at density, looking at all of that, and then start looking at targeted areas. Now, one thing I like to say is when you're doing this, even though I always preach don't let your hair get used to a certain product, but when you're in this 1 year time frame or 6 months, however long you're giving yourself to, you know, fix this, if you find a product that works for you, stick to it. So like, let's say you try out this new conditioner, excuse me, and you're like, oh my god, this is good, right? Stick to it for now. You can experiment later on when your hair is back to being very strong. Just have a routine, figure out that routine that works. So for instance, with me, people might scream when I say this, but I probably shampoo my hair like once a month or once in 2 months now. I'm changing it to once in 2 months. And I co-wash my hair every other week. So people are like, oh my god, why'd you wait that long? But then that's actually what works for me, right? So I know my hair, like I've been able to understand my hair for like a number of years, so I know what works for me. And when I just go outside of that routine, my hair just fights back, literally. So my point is, if you find a weekly routine that works for you, do it every week. If it's a fortnightly one, do it every fortnight. Like, don't say, okay, I'll do this week and it works for me, but then maybe I'll start doing it once a month. You're going to regret it. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If there are 2 thumbs up to give, please do, but that doesn't exist, so I'll take 1. I joke now, sorry. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If there's any other thing you guys want me to do or whatnot, comment section down below. I'll respond. And have a lovely day, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Honestly, I actually don't know why I could sing, because if I could sing, I just it's kind of YouTube, man. After that's been said, I'm about to eat cupcakes from Lola's and lie to my personal trainer tomorrow.